Almost every day, it seems, there's some kind of story in the news or some kind of thing that happens in the world that reminds us again of how important media and communication are just to our daily lives, to the political world that we inhabit.
Social media is a big thing. We're always looking at consumerism. We're always looking at TV ads and the means of production and who are the producers.
I think, in terms of, why it's important is because it's pervasive, it's everywhere, it's an integral part of our lives.
Looking at the world in a global context and really thinking about the fact that communications is more than just talking to people. It's the technology that we use. It's the programming of these technologies. It's who they were built for.
It's important to take a step back and look at who are the people that are being impacted, right? Who are the populations and the communities that are being impacted by our work, and how can we better consider them in the ways that we are investing in the future.
We like to imagine that we equip students with the skills both to think critically about media and its function in our social, cultural, and political lives, as well as the skills to kind of transform that media landscape as both producers and consumers.
I can be sure that students are going to have a great deal to tell me about the ways that story and the meanings around it are resonating through their social media and are resonating through their own experiences.
I really have a passion for meeting people from different cultures because I grew up multicultural, so I'm half Filipino and then my father's Caucasian.
As a non-binary Latin person, I don't really ever get any representation.
So growing up with just the ability to talk to people from different backgrounds just gave me a passion to want to learn more about communications, especially I think intercultural communication. So I'm also a double major in global studies as well.
I really want to focus on communicating with other people. It's really important for people to realize that A, it's important to feel represented, but also B, we can't take this representation away from people and we have to make sure it stays accurate. And so I want to get back into helping my own Latinx community.
It's very important to get information to the people who need the information, right? Like that is the point of communications, in my opinion. So to be able to study how institutions of higher education have been able to do that while navigating the pandemic and all of its uncertainties has been pretty impactful for me, recognizing what I should be doing in my career moving forward to best edify the body of communication studies so that industry can use those practices and those theories and those ways of existing to better impact communities.